And we should be live. Let me go ahead and check. Says we're live, so I will say we are, but just in case, I do need to confirm myself. Yes, we are in fact live. Awesome. Alright, hello everyone, Ace here. Welcome to the live stream. Today I am going to be getting into some Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, although I'm going to be doing something a little bit different as opposed to with regular Ocarina of Time, because I'm going to be using a PC port of the game to play it. Whoopsie daisy. And of course, as you can probably tell, I have some texture enhancements going on. So this should cause the game to look a little bit nicer. Try to get this go away. Nope, apparently, okay. So I'll just create a brand new save and we can get started. Wish there was a good way to hide this. Ah, well. I'll just leave it up for now. Might as well. Johnny O'Malley says, is Hyrule a forest, or is the forest also named Hyrule? Hyrule is not the forest, and in fact, the forest is named Kokiri Forest. Johnny says, imagine you have it where you're bullied for not having a fairy, and man Ganondorf really let himself go between now and the Wind Waker. Yeah.
Hello.
To be fair, he does lose pretty hard in this game as well, so... Alright, we'll talk to her real quick, and... There we are. Now, this port does have a few improvements, such as the ability to, well, look around with the right stick. So I am playing with the controller still, but yeah, you can do that. I can still do the more traditional method of looking around too. Both are perfectly viable. So what I'm going to do... Alright, I'm trying to remember which button it is. There we are. Because having the right thumbstick being used for the camera and not the C buttons is probably going to be a little bit interesting, to say the very least. But I believe I have figured it out. Okay, the people that did the work on this texture pack, and I think this is the, if I remember correctly, this is the Ocarina of Time Reloaded texture pack. This is a pretty good looking texture pack, I must say. Now, we will go ahead and get around here. At least I got another 5 rupees out of that, so that's nice. We need to get at least 40, if I remember correctly. The reason that we need to get 40 rupees is so we can get ourselves a Deku Shield, so we can actually get to the Deku Tree. I'm assuming that... Well, I assume actually that most people already played this game and know exactly what I'm talking about. Also, fun fact, I think for Majora's Mask, playing the Song of Healing as a little Easter egg fixes broken signs that you've cut up. Kind of useful. One of these has a thing where if you jump, you can get some free rupees that way too. There we go. Now I just need another handful more rupees and I should about have it. Ooh, there we go. So it looks like we just need to get that up there and maybe some other stuff and we should be golden. Nothing there. Probably something under this rock, you never know. Worth a check anyways. I might have gotten a little used to some game or something that's causing me to look the opposite way by accident on a lot of this. Oh well. Anyways, we'll go up here, talk to her real quick. I'm sure she'll want to talk. Now, usually, yep. And now we can actually get into the first dungeon. So I think what I will do is, actually let's see if there's anything else we can buy. Nope. Alright, so the plan is I'm going to go ahead, equip the shield. And then we'll go ahead and yeah, this guy that tries to bully me fails so hard because I have both the sword and the Kokiri, or the Kokiri sword and the Deku shield. Especially the Kokiri sword, because that's considered a sacred item in this area. Already lost a little bit of health on one of the very first enemies. That's probably not a good start, but I digress. Alright. The fact this game is giving you a tutorial to how to utilize its tutorials. Ah, well. And we got a Deku Nut. And he's down for the count. Yeah, I hear you, Navi. Navi is a meme of annoyance for a reason. As you can probably tell, I need something a bit more of a drop than just that, so... First of the spiders. Yeah, maybe I could, but that seems like a bad idea, game. Johnny says, Navi, well, I'm still more liked than Tingle. That is a tough one. I can see the point. I can see the argument, definitely. I know Tingle is extremely... I know Tingle gives off some really bad vibes. I'm not sure he's I don't think he's as annoying as Navi. But yeah, I can definitely see the argument made. I will say there is, though, a character that is definitely more annoying than Navi, though. We'll probably be running into that character, too, for the record. Alright, so let's see how I actually do trying to shoot at stuff with the... Well, I mean, that was an easy one, so... But at least it seems like it shouldn't be too big of an issue. But yeah, I will at least say there is a character more annoying than Navi in this game. Although Navi is the more infamous one. The reason why she's more infamous is that you get to hear her a lot more. Alright, so we managed to go ahead, deal with those guys. And hopefully that'll give us a nice, easy route to get... Well, it obviously is going to, but hopefully we'll also be able to get our first gold Scatulas here eventually. A simple enough puzzle. Here should be the compass. Yep. I think I will say this Tingle is definitely worse in the Wind Waker when he's shown there, because he eats all of your rupees to get those maps deciphered. Okay, we got that dealt with. Now we can go ahead. But that's not the only thing I'm here for. I'm also here for the gold Scatula. I should have waited to open the chest. Because the gold Scatulas do in fact do a hefty bit of damage if you don't take them out easy without getting hit. I think they do a full heart, in fact. So you really don't want to get hit by one of those. And that's that. Another gold Scatula. Now, usually, if we play our cards right, we could try jumping over there. There we are. There is a method to our madness here, and there happens to be another one in this room as well, I just remembered. Johnny says, Navi, hey, that's Root Ace. Hey, listen, hey, watch out, hey, watch out. Imagine hours of that, Navi. Well, I'm still more. At least with Tail, actually, wait, Tail isn't Tail the one that's with the Skull Kid, now that I think about it? I think it is. I think it's Tattle that you're teamed up with throughout the game. I think. But even then, all that is just a ding dong, and then that's the end of it. I didn't know that those were indestructible when they went back into their little abode. Oh well. I think that, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and spoil it a little bit. The most annoying character in this game. For me, the most annoying character is the owl. Johnny says, oh yeah, it's Tattle you're with. That makes more sense. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, I don't see any... Ah, yes. Okay, there we are. Also, I think we can tell that this is a comparatively 1.0 version of the game that I'm using. Something tells me. Thanks, Navi. But yeah, for what it's worth, I do think there are the character I'm talking about that's the most annoying, it's, well, I just refer to him as the owl. You'll know exactly who it is. And the reason why, in his case, is the, do you want to hear me repeat everything again? And you accidentally hit yes because you're trying to speed through it. And then you get stunned into having to hear it all a second time. Now, if I remember correctly, there are ways to skip certain parts of this dungeon as well. Like this thing, you could have just... If I remember correctly, there was a way to just skip the bottom section there and just get up here right off the bat, but I think... Though, oh yeah, they did actually plan or design it so that you would have some difficulty doing that. Still something I heard that you could do, anyways. Johnny says, oh, I understand what, yeah. And he's down for the count. And we're back up to full health. Cool. Now, I will go ahead, get some Deku Nuts ready to go. And roll, and there we go. Now, they said 23 is number 1. Here's her secret. Strike her with, hit her with your sword. It kills her. We swear. Johnny says, well, these ones are actually smart. They know how to duck. Yeah, a little bit. And we can now look up and... wonder if we're actually going to be able to notice her. Yep. Yeah, bullets are another weakness of hers. Ow. Now, usually, if we play our cards right, yep, that was easy. I mean, to be fair, it is the first boss of the game, so... So I think what we'll do is we'll manage to go all the way to Hyrule Castle itself, or at least go to Hyrule Town, and then that should be a good stopping point. Now we gotta talk to our bully again, who is going to find out the Great Deku Tree is dead. And blame us. Of course he does. Refuses to elaborate further, leaves. Now, while this guy is distracted, we can go ahead and slip through. These guys are... apparently, the people of the Kokiri cannot actually leave the woods or else they'll die. But you decide to anyways. There might be a reason for that, but I'm not going to spoil it. Johnny says this is why people hate Mido. Yep. And we already got our first hint of the character that I was talking about earlier being the actual most annoying character in the game. We'll be running into him very shortly. I promise he is much better in Majora's Mask, which is why he's only in there maybe once or twice, and the few times he's there, he's actually helped. Did you get all that? No or yes? Yes, I got all that, please. And that's why he gets annoying, because did you get all that? You'll accidentally hit no, because A, it's the... If you're trying to skip through it and just hit A constantly, then you're going to hit it by accident that way. And B, the way it's worded, you're instinctively going to want to hit no anyways, or at least if you're like me. Because, of course, I was always taught you didn't know the answer to something, you just said no as the default. Johnny says, Ace, goodbye, Saria. Saria, goodbye, Ace. Now, if we play our cards right and get there quickly enough, we could maybe skip the first night, but it's probably not going to be the case. Oh, no! Game! Apparently, these guys are vulnerable to water, which is hilarious. Because they just dived right in. Well, we get to spend the night out here. And as you can probably guess, yes, they put the gate down because there's monsters that come out. These guys, and there's even giant versions of them too. Which we will likely be seeing before the end of it. Here's one. And I think that is a good stopping point. So we'll go ahead, save, and we will actually go ahead and call it, because we just made it to Hyrule town itself. So yeah, perfect. Alright, so yeah, this has been Ace. Hope you've all enjoyed watching me play Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time as much as I've been enjoying playing it so far. This live stream, of course, well, this playthrough of it just began, so... Yeah, and also, for those who haven't, check out the Discord link, because we're going to be starting relatively soon the community film event, and by popular vote, it is going to be the original Austin Powers. Since it is going to be since the theme for this month was spy comedies. So, yeah, I hope you're all looking forward to that, and I hope to see you all again soon. But yeah, in any case, this has been Ace. Hope to see you guys again soon. Take care. Ace out.